Hi, I'm Neal Isaacs, and I'm going to tell you how to become a successful broker in just 4 easy steps. Business brokerage is one of the most exciting, lucrative, challenging careers that you can possibly get into. It's not for everybody, but for those who are patient, love to learn, love to provide quality service, it can be very lucrative and rewarding. So, how do you do it? How do you get into it? I'm going to give you 4 easy steps, and they may not be what you think. Number 1, save money. The average business broker doesn't make money in their first year. In fact, they may lose money. I spent almost $80,000 in my first year. I lost $80,000 in my first year. I don't remember how much I spent, but I lost a lot of money in my first year. I was investing in marketing. I was investing in running my office. I was fortunate that I was able to make it to the second year where I started to close deals. In fact, I closed 14 deals in my second year. I closed $0 in my first year. If I had to do over again, I would probably charge more down payment fees and I would charge for valuations, but I did not in my first year. I waited for success fees or commissions, and the result is I didn't make any money. So if you don't have a long runway, I would say wait, build up a nest egg, save up 50 grand, save up enough that you can survive and feed your family or whatever your basic needs are for many, many more months than you think are necessary, because you're going to have to really focus. It's not an easy career and it takes time to make money. So if you don't have enough money, just keep saving up until you can go all in. I would not recommend starting out part-time, and that's why you got to save money. If you don't go all in, the chances of success decline drastically. So save up and go all in, and go all in for the win. The second one is you're going to have to get a proper education in business brokerage. What you have to do is learn to speak the language. You want to be able to speak to an owner confidently about the key terms. If you don't know what SDE is, if you don't know about revenue, and if you can't read a profit and loss or a balance sheet or know what accounts receivable is, if you don't know other key terms of business, study those first, because once you get out there, you start talking with business owners, it's a confidence game. And if you stumble in those first few steps, you're probably not going to get the listing. You're probably not going to get started, right? You don't have to know all the numbers. And if you're coming out of a business or maybe an accounting background, parlay what you know and just add on to that. But when you're meeting with an owner, they're just trying to look for somebody that knows what they can't do. So know the language. Great resources for this are the IBBA. You've heard me talk about the IBBA before. I'm a huge proponent of this association. It is the largest association for business brokers in the world. They have a tremendous amount of not just education, but networking and connections to other business brokers. And you can learn pretty much everything you need to know about being a business broker. You can also visit your local regional associations of business brokerage. They're all over the country, and you can connect with them. You may even find forms to do business deals. If you need forms, listing agreements, non-disclosure agreements, if you need forms, check with your local BBAs. There's other sources for forms, but check with your associations first and see if they're available. If you use Dr. Google, make sure and find a local attorney to proof your forms. Every state's a little bit different. Number 3 is get a listing. You want to be a successful business broker? Don't get lost at steps 1 and 2. Yes, you do need money to get started, but you're not going to learn everything. You're going to learn the most by doing deals. Get your first listing. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? So find a business owner who will talk to you, who wants to sell. Hopefully you know enough about valuation to get in at a price that is sellable. That's a common challenge. The business owners are proud for obvious reasons, but get the listing. I guarantee if you can get a business owner to sign a listing with you, you will get an MBA in packaging that business, learning to talk to that owner and taking it to market, and then talking to the business buyers. And throughout that opportunity, you're going to discover more opportunities, both from the business buyers and from the professionals that you're going to encounter along the way in doing the deal. So how do you find that first opportunity? I would do the basics of business brokerage, which include drop cards, letters on doors that say, hey, if you want to sell, I got your buyer, call me, right? This is old school, cheap business brokerage marketing. Go to networking events. There's probably a local networking group event in your neighborhood. Show up, tell everybody that you're a business broker. I drop in at financial advisor offices and say, hey, I sell other people's businesses. If you have clients that want to sell, let's partner to serve and convert those active assets into assets under management. That's what financial advisors like to hear for their clients, right? So start doing the networking so that you can uncover these opportunities. One more low cost way to attract clients, you may want to look at pay-per-click from Google. It can be extremely expensive, but you set the budget. So play around with keywords and see if you can attract some business owners who want to sell on Google, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. It is a numbers game. So let the whole world know, one by one or en masse, that you are here to sell their business. And the fourth step to become a successful business broker is just keep learning, right? So this isn't an actual check off the box thing. This is an every year you're going to keep educating yourself both formally and informally by doing deals. But the formal part is getting the credentials. The IBBA offers a CBI. That's the most prestigious certificate credential in business brokerage, certified business intermediary. They also offer a master CBI. I just got my CEPA, which is the certified exit planning advisor credential. They offer a ton of credentials, right? So you don't have to get all of the credentials, but I would challenge you as you start to advance in your career to keep challenging yourself. It doesn't even have to be a business brokerage career, but once you start to gain some critical mass, can invest back in your education. Go to the conferences, take the classes, continue to learn. And another trick that's, I think, a wise business intermediary taught me is to raise your minimum commissions, right? Your minimum commission can be whatever it wants, but typically when you quote a client your service, you have a percentage or a fixed amount at the close, whichever is greater. I think my first year, my minimum was $10,000, and it has gone up since then. When you put in a minimum, you're saying no to a lot of business, but you're also elevating the size of the business that you will serve. And as you grow your career as a business broker, the types of businesses that you sell will also grow. And so you have to push yourself by raising your minimum commission so that you force yourself to grow. If you accomplish all of those steps, those 4 steps, it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be quick, but you will become a successful business broker. I'm Neal Isaacs. I sell other people's businesses. I create content on this channel to help others that are considering becoming business brokers. Again, it's not an easy path. It's an extremely rewarding one. It's a lot of fun. One thing you'll find about the business brokerage community is that we like to help each other. We are the red-headed stepchild of real estate agents. Nobody understands us, but we understand each other. So reach out to me if you have a question. I'll talk to any aspiring broker for 15 minutes to share the little that I know and to see where they're at on their journey and to encourage them. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts, comments below. And until next time,